All right, guys. Again, I'm back again. Gamer vlog guy back again. This time, I'm going to be doing a football preview video for going into week 14. We're going to be looking at the standings as they are today, going into the Dallas Cowboys Baltimore Ravens game. I'm going into the Baltimore Ravens game tonight against Dallas. Today's Tuesday, December 8th. So let me pull it up here. Um, this is my NFL Week 14 preview video. So let me look at the standings. That's what I want to look at is the standings. Okay, I'm going to do the conference. I'm just going to look at the playoff standings right now, going for each conference. Okay. So right now you have the New Orleans Saints 10-2. They actually clinched the playoff spot. The New Orleans Saints. Packers are 2. Have that 2 seed 9-3. Excuse me. Seattle's sitting at the 3 seed at 8-4. The LA Rams are sitting at the 4 seed at 8-4 too. 5 is Tampa, 7-5. Tampa Bay, I tell you, wow. Tom Brady. That I actually thought they'd do a lot better this year, Tampa Bay with Brady, but yeah. And then rounding out the 6th seed is Arizona Cardinals at 6-6. They're the wild card. So how this would work right now if the playoffs started tomorrow? Saints and Packers would get the byes. There's seeds 1 and 2. The 3 seed would be Seattle, so 3 would play 6. So Seattle would host Arizona, and then the LA Rams would host Tampa Bay in LA. Wow. I think that's going to be interesting. Obviously I picked Seattle and Kansas City to play in the Super Bowl this year. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm still, I don't know. I'm maybe at as far as Seattle goes, I'm probably at like 80% thinking that they're going to go. Um, that game they played this weekend against the New York Giants and losing that was horrible. That game, Russell Wilson looked like crap. Looked bad. He threw like I think 2 or 3 interceptions in that game. Uh, I think he actually fumbled the ball. The running back fumbled the ball. Metcalf, he couldn't catch. He couldn't catch anything. I don't think he could even catch a cold. That's how bad he was. And the rest of the wide receiver core out there in Seattle. Yeah, Seattle just looked like they just were like they did not want no parts of the New York Giants. Colt McCoy went in there as Colt McCoy did start and was playing for the New York Giants. So Colt McCoy is actually with the New York Giants right now. That's interesting. Um, yeah, came out of Texas and played for the Longhorns. I think he was drafted by the McCoy. I think he was drafted by the Cleveland Browns if I'm not mistaken. Or yeah, hold on, I looked that up. Colt McCoy. Uh, oh, he was. I know he was. I can't remember. I know he came out of Texas. I can't remember where he was drafted out of. The heck he was drafted. Hold on for a second. Yeah, I was right. He came out of Texas. He played for Texas. He was drafted. Yeah, I was right. He was drafted by the Cleveland Browns. Played 2 years there. Went to San Francisco, and then he went to Washington. Like I said, and now he's with the Giants. Yeah, Boy, I tell you, he's a journeyman. That's what you call a journeyman right there. He's been what with what is that, four organizations? Ugh. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of a shame though. A journeyman like that, been in the league for a while now. Um, Goes in there and beats a really good quality quarterback like Russell Wilson. Boy, yeah. But anyway, I think Seattle's gonna get back on track and win this week. I don't even know who they play. So I'm going to be previewing Week 14, so I'll let you know who they play and give you my thoughts on that. Um, Also in this video, notable games this weekend. I want to get to that notable games, but before that, I want to do the AFC playoff picture. Let you know what that is. Excuse me, Seattle. Ugh. Pittsburgh Steelers did lose this past weekend. They lost last night to the Redskins. So now they're 11-1, and Kansas City's 11-1. So that's, if you're a Chiefs fan, you're actually pulling for them. You should be happy. The Chiefs, the Steelers did lose. So there's hope. Kansas City could get that one seed in the AFC if Pittsburgh loses again. And they do play Buffalo this weekend in Buffalo. Um, and the Chiefs host the Miami Dolphins. So after this weekend, come Monday morning, the Chiefs could be in first, could have that one seed in the AFC playoff picture. So, and obviously the Chiefs clinched the playoff spot. So let me go through this real quick. The AFC playoff picture: Pittsburgh's the one seed, Kansas City's two right now. The three seed is the Buffalo Bills at 9-3. The four seed is the Cleveland Browns at 9-3. The four seeds the Indianapolis Colts at 8-4. The Miami Dolphins at the five seed 8-4. And the Tennessee Titans are the sixth seed at 8-4. So you have three 8-4 teams, 4, 5, and 6. And you have two 9-3 teams at 2-3. So obviously the Bills would host the Dolphins, and the Browns would host the Colts, and the Steelers and the Chiefs would get those byes, and it would host the winners of those two games. Um, I'm going to say the AFC Championship game is going to be played between Pittsburgh and Kansas City. I just don't know where it's going to be played. I don't know if it's going to be played in Kansas City at Arrowhead or in Pittsburgh at Heinz Field. I don't know that yet. I think we're going to probably know that probably next weekend after those games are played. With that being said, we're going to be going into notable games this weekend for Week 14 that I'm going to be watching and looking at, and also would like you to too, or just check it out. Um, Monday Night Football, you have the Ravens at Cleveland. Um, you got the Dolphins hosting the Chiefs, like I said, at 1 p.m. So yeah, like I said, I want to say that again. Miami is hosting the Chiefs. So the Kansas City is going into Miami and playing the Dolphins. So that's going to be interesting too. Fitzpatrick is hosting uh, Patrick Mahomes. That's going to be interesting. The Steelers are playing in Buffalo for Sunday Night Football. So you're going to have Ben Roethlisberger playing against who's the Bills quarterback? I'm having a brain freeze here. The Buffalo Bills quarterback is Josh Allen. So you're going to have Ben Roethlisberger playing against Josh Allen in Buffalo. That's going to be interesting. Um, Also, yeah, those are the notable games this weekend. Also, want to be looking at the schedule going forward for Week 14. A little bit in this video. Um, uh, Hold on for a second. All right. You're going to have the Saints going to Philly, um, and then the Packers are going to be playing at Detroit this weekend. So that's going to be interesting. And then Seattle is hosting the Jets at 4. So you got so those three. I just did the top three NFC teams. Seattle is hosting the Jets. The Saints are at the Eagles, and the Packers are at Detroit. The Saints are at Philadelphia. That's 425. Packers at Detroit. That's a 425. And Seattle plays a 405 at home against the Jets. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. There's three games. There are four. The other games, I think I said Steelers and the Chiefs. Steelers play Sunday Night Football this week, and the Chiefs play at 1 against Miami. In Miami. Excuse me, for Week 14. So that's really about it for the playoff picture. Baltimore hosts Dallas tonight, like I said, to wrap up Week 13. I don't really think that's really going to have much of an impact as far as Dallas is concerned. Maybe Baltimore. I think, obviously Baltimore's probably going to go in there and take that game. I got Baltimore. So, yeah, I got Baltimore picked to win that game tonight. So, yeah, that's really about it for this video. Like, subscribe, comment. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to be making a video tomorrow for the NBA preview video. I'm going to be releasing that tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and the season starts Thursday. I think that's what Thursday. So no, the season starts Friday, but I'm going to release the video. Look for a video on Thursday, so I'm releasing that on Thursday, the night before or the day before the preseason. So thank you again. The basketball video is going to be a lot longer. I'm going to be previewing the divisions, going through some of the teams, obviously looking at other stuff. But these two videos I made, the college one I just made, and then this one with the NFL. I mean, really, basically, the college one and the NFL, I mean, basically, we already know. I mean, college is really not much to talk about. Big Ten, Pac-12, and the rest of the conferences, they basically decided. I mean, the ACC, SEC, the Big Ten, I think those three conferences, you got three of those conference teams, Ohio State, Clemson, and Alabama. SEC, ACC, and the Big Ten. They're in the playoffs, the college football playoffs. So you don't really I mean that's really much all decided except they got to make it official. They got to play their respective championship games, and then obviously Notre Dame's independent, so they just play out the rest of their season and they just wait until the playoffs start. So they get like at least like a good almost a month off. I think the playoffs start like January 1st or something, and then the championship game will probably be right around. I think like don't quote me on this, but I think it's going to be like maybe the 6th or the 7th of January because I think it's like 5 or 6 days or something, maybe 3 or 4 days after that. So maybe the first, and then the championship game is probably the 5th or the 4th or something, or the 5th or something. So I don't, something like that. But yeah, I will be back again tomorrow for a video for the NBA season preview. Thanks again. Like, subscribe, comment. Thank you again, and peace out.